Hey there, Variety here. Welcome to today's video in which we're going to be doing a raid guide for the first raid that will become available in Tarisland Season 1. Before we get to that though, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about. So the first thing is that raids are going to be a little bit different in this season. So if you played Season 0, you might remember that raids had a base difficulty, so it would be Elite or Epic, and then you would have a challenge mode. So the raids are definitely going to be handled a little bit differently this time around. So when you open up the raid window, you're going to see your boss here. So for example, this is Elite. It says I haven't done it because the week has reset, but I have. So the first boss you're going to be up against is going to be Devil in the Mirror, okay? So you're going to come in and you're going to fight this boss. This is the boss fight that we're going to look at in this video. So after you've defeated this boss and got your gear, you then open up the event window, okay? And then you go to Raid Boss Floor Race. You pick the boss that you just fought, and now you will see that there are floors. So you beat the basic version, which was the Elite, and now you beat a slightly stronger version, and you'll get these rewards. You beat a stronger version again with an additional FX, and you get more rewards. As we go further into the season, they'll add more floors, up to 5 floors. This is a great system in my opinion, because now, people that don't have as much time or more casual, perhaps mobile, can do the lower difficulty one, get your gear, which is what a lot of people want. And then if you want to go further, it's completely optional. You can go down further floors to get more items. On top of this, there will also be a leaderboard for speedrunning, and it'll show you the crossover one and this server one. So this server one is important because, as you can see, rank 1 to 20, 21 to 100, and 100 to 200 are going to get gold rewards, which is really good. It helps pay back some of the items that you're using in the raid. So for each boss, you beat the base level to get your gear, you beat the additional levels to get the loot on that floor, and then you speedrun with your own server to get the additional gold rewards. Okay? So that's how the raids are going to work. Each boss is going to have their own floor counter and their own scoreboard. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the first raid fight in Tarisland Season 1. The first mechanic you need to be aware of is pretty straightforward. Basically, one tank jumps on the boss and aggroes him and keeps aggro, and he's going to summon a shadow. The tank that does not have the aggro on the boss needs to go and get the shadow. The person that's taking the aggro from the boss is going to get beamed, and when they get beamed, they're going to take more damage from the shadow. That's why the person who has aggro on the boss must stay off the shadow. It's a good idea to keep the shadow facing away from the raid as well. Unfortunately, I struggled a little bit here because the other tank kept trying to pull it away, but just keep it away from your teammates. So this is going to be Soul Reflection. When the shadow got to 35%, it splits into 4. Basically, you're attacking these targets, trying to find which one you don't do 1 damage to. So when you do more than 1 damage, you found the real one. I'm on the wrong one here because I'm trying to type it out, but I messed up. But you need to kill the shadow before he reaches the boss. If he reaches the boss, he's going to start killing your teammates. From this point on, it's a bunch of abilities we basically need to dodge. Like, he's going to drop a bomb, you need to run away from it. He's going to do beams which hit the outside of the map and reflect back. Basically, as long as you don't stand in anything or get hit by anything obvious, you should be pretty good for this phase. Next up, he's going to pull you into the Mirror Realm, or perhaps the Shadow Realm. If you get pulled into the White Realm, you need to go for the White one. If you're in the normal realm, you need to kill the purple boss. The yellow icons above your head is basically telling you which markers underneath you are going to light up and turn purple. Those squares are going to do damage to you and your teammates, so try to place it away from your team or in a location that doesn't make your team run away too much, because it'll reduce the damage. From this point, just keep moving the yellow things into convenient spots and keep attacking both of them, making sure you're attacking the right one until they both go down. Once you've defeated both, the real boss will come back out. At this point, he will try to summon the help again, but if your DPS is good enough, he will just burst straight through the summon help and just kill the boss. Congratulations on beating the first difficulty of the first boss in Season 1 of Tarisland.